So, yeah, our tub sits up off the floor, so yeah, I know about how hard it is to get in. So,
I got this metallic marker from Dollar Tree. I don't know, when a long time ago. And all it says is metallic marker. It doesn't give a color.
okay.
So I was hoping it would be white, but I don't know. So I'm going to see if I can find out. All the
I
other
don't
ones,
remember.
would be a color.
Yeah, I don't remember metallic ones.
Anyway, it just says metallic marker. Literally, that's it. That's all the information it gives me.
Well, I reviewed those.
Oh, it is white.
It is white. Ooh, cool. Hi,
It's not.
Barbara.
It doesn't cover really well on this paint, but
Well, yeah.
try something darker
Um,
and see. Hi, Barbara. Good to see
the
you.
the acrylic markers that I reviewed the other day, they don't cover maybe as well as the Poscas, but they cover really well. I was very impressed by them. Um, I was surprised at how well they did cover.
Yeah.
So, hi there, Lisa.
Hi,
So,
Lisa. Well,
but,
this one doesn't do all that great, and
no,
it doesn't look metallic either. So
did you
I
shake
don't
it?
think it. Oh no, I did not. And it's been laying who knows where forever.
Yeah, so that might be it because
We'll
even
try.
the Posca pins, if they need shaked, if they need shook up, they don't work very well. So Alaska
This one
Lisa,
doesn't have a mixer in it like the Poscas do,
it does so it
or
doesn't
it's
shake, it
or it's
doesn't make
already.
noise.
I mean, it may have been sitting there for 2 years. Who knows?
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't even know when I got it.
when you got it. Alaska Lisa's gonna come visit me.
All right.
Um, and just so she knows, my body hurts today, and it's all her fault. I'm gonna blame
You
her.
trying to get ready for her?
Well, the I'm distracted this morning because in Canada, the Scotties Tournament of Hearts biggest women's. Oh yes, Barbara watches curling. So, um, we have this really nice. Hi Sherry, this really nice RV, right? So Lisa asked if she could stay in stay in the RV. Which usually what we do is we give the girls the bed and then we stay in the RV just because it's more convenient for them.
Hi,
Last time
Sherry.
Lisa was here, she had her husband and her son with her, so we gave them the RV. But here's the rub. Jeff's got the RV winterized, so we can't turn on the heat nor can we turn on any water.
Oh no.
So you can't use the potty and you can't use anything. And if she comes in the middle of February, it might be that by then our weather will be sure enough that we can do it. But
Right.
I can't promise that. So, yes, Barbara, I was finding a hole in the office because we have these really nice twin. They're like air mattress beds. You don't have to sleep on the floor. They're like chairs. The room I found was really not a bad price. It's right and usable. Yes, I know that, Lisa. It's just that if you don't have to spend that money, you don't have to spend it. I mean, uh, I know what it's like to pay for hotels. So if we can do something different and if it works, then you don't have to pay for that. Then, and I told her, well, no, I don't think I've told her. At the moment, okay, in our yard, there are seven cars, vehicles, trucks, whatever. 7. 3 of them are working.
Oh no.
It's like, okay. But Jeff is
You need to
always
put out a sign that says, "No, we are not becoming a junkyard."
yeah, it's like, okay. Well, Brandon had drove his around the block again today, but something's wrong. He's not sure what. The guys, I'll get to working on my thing. They have 4, Jolie. Yeah, but we have 7. Surely she could sleep in one of those. That's probably true. The thing is that my son's truck is a project. Okay, it's definitely a project. And he knows it, and he drives it for a while, and then the next thing has to be done, and then he drives it for a while, and he hasn't been able to do certain things because it's been Jeff's had the shop. The shop's been busy. With the Jeep. The Jeep's been tore apart, so it's just. So Brandon has been trying to work on things in the driveway, and that doesn't always work real well. So
Yeah.
And then we had the Kia out a week or so ago. We were running around with stuff for Jeff's dad, this and that, and the brake lights aren't, and so I bought all the parts and pieces, but the garage has been busy and it's raining. Which, by the way, guys, the wind is blowing pretty hard, and we're supposed to get. We are technically going to have tornado warnings tonight. So if we lose power, we lose stream. Just so you know. Anyways, and then so we went and got Jeff's dad's other car that we didn't have over here. So, anyways, we have cars everywhere. So most of the time they move around. They all have license plates and titles. That's better than some places.
That's true. Well, I just realized I'm doing all my work over here out of the view of the camera. So I've got to move stuff. I still haven't figured out, how this setup's going to work. So I have to show you all this. I forgot I had stuck this under there. When we tore out the old bathtub shower, we found this. This is the original wallpaper from 1926 when they built this house in that bathroom. Now this coppery stuff is actually the glue that was over it to hold in the back of the other shower. But anyway,
it's really cool though.
It is. I'll stick it in something, but right now it's just like this. But we had.
She loves your dyed paper book.
Oh, thank you. This one, is this what you're talking about?
Yeah, that I'm sure that's what she's talking about.
I had I made 3 signatures. Let's see. And I did each one with a little bit different technique as far as putting ink, paint, dye stuff on them. And my first thought was that I would put them all in a book once I got them, finished. But they may end up just being 3 little books.
Yeah, that's what happened with this. I was going to make 1 big book, and now I'm making 3 books. So it's like, okay, whatever.
Anyway, now maybe we can see better.
There you go.
But all my stuff now is behind me.
This is part of this. Like goes like that. I put this. I made it go like this.
That's pretty. I like that.
Yeah, it came out really pretty on on the just a minute, I'll show you on the envelope, on the paper bag. This,
Thanks, Barbara. I thought it was pretty cool. Oh, that's beautiful.
and it didn't come out really pretty.
It really did.
And it
Is
makes
that made
it really
with a paper
fun.
bag?
Yeah, it's a paper bag.
Wow. You would
It's-
not know it. It's very pretty.
It's probably the first video of the Nature Journal, I think. I'm not sure.
Okay. I
First
need to
one.
go back and watch those.
I haven't finished the book yet, but because we went off on our trip. But I was going to put one of these and 3 signatures. Well, it got kind of big, and I decided that I was going to make 3 journals. So now that's it was, I think it's the first section of the Nature Journal, Barbara. So I'm going to have to excuse myself for a minute, Lisa. I'm going to make you big for a minute, and I'll be back.
Okay. All right. Some of you know, and some of you may not, but I'm having to move in. Well, I don't guess it was a choice. It's not like there wasn't a choice, but it was the best choice. Having to move in with my mom over here next door to where I've been living for, all these years. But anyway, I've been moving craft supplies over here and trying to kind of curate what I bring over and not just grab stuff and bring it over. But I'm also digging through stuff that's in shelves and whatnot. Sorry, that's really loud. But I had just told Tanya one time, she was talking about doing quilling, and I told her that I had done quilling years ago and I was not interested in doing it again. But evidently there was a point where I thought I was going to do it again, and I bought this at the thrift store. It's just a little quilling kit. Anyway, so I may do some quilling after all. I haven't decided for sure. I've got a boxes of bags, actually, of stuff that I've been giving to my chiropractors and her kids so they can play. And I asked her if her kids were crafty, and she said, we really don't have much of that. I was like, oh, I can fix you up. And so, oh, yeah. Well, it's very close to quilting. It's nothing like quilting, but the word is very close. Anyway, I found that, and I thought, okay, well, maybe Tanya and I can do some quilling sometime. I can refigure out how to do that. It's been so long since I've done any. I mean, literally, Hannah was 5 years old, I think, when we did quilling in her girls group. So, okay, this was some Christmas. It's kind of does your eyes, doesn't it? Sorry about that. Tissue paper that I found and decided to maybe I would play with it. I'm not sure if I really want to use this or not. Maybe I'll use it on the back. There we go. That's what I'm going to do. Hi, Julie. Welcome, welcome. Tanya will be right back. She's had to go do something real quick. But I'm just happy to, I just pulled out some junk because I didn't know what I was going to do. I'm just happy to be able to be on with Tanya and do anything. So Who knows what I'll end up doing today? But I'm going to work on a page in this little book because it was the first thing that I had sitting out there. So, yeah, I like that.
I'm back.
She's back.
I'm
Welcome
back. Hi,
back.
Julie. And anybody else who popped in when I wasn't paying attention? I have one more edge I want to do, and then I'll get out my little book.
Okay. Well, I'll switch over to the little book that I have. I found it.
You found it! Yay! Well, I have to tell you all, today was library book sale day.
Oh.
I'm not going to show them off today because they're in the bag. I did not do 9 bags worth. I did 1 bag, just 1, because I don't need anything. But I did find a few things that were kind of cool. Jeff found some carving magazines. My mom doesn't need anything, so once I had the bags with everything in it that Jeff and I wanted, I filled the top of it with some more books for her. I had trouble though because I couldn't find the large print section, and she's having more trouble with her eyes. It's happening more and more where she's having trouble seeing. So I finally found it and grabbed some of those, and we just, Jeff, it wasn't even a Tetris. Hi, Joyce. Wasn't even a Tetris bag, really.
Hi, Joyce. Did you try the steamer? Yeah. Well, I knew you. Last time I was streaming with Tanya, you brought that up, and we said steaming we thought would help. So I'm glad it did.
Yeah. Okay. First she's steaming it, then she's washing it, and then she's balling it. Well, that works. Mm-hmm. I don't know what I would do if I went to the thrift store and looked for sweaters, because that would be just, oh dear, oh no, I don't need any more yarn.
Oh, yeah.
That's a lot.
I did that once. When I first learned you could do that, I went and I found some lamb's wool sweater and some other kinds. So I was so excited, and I got home and realized I had the wrong kind of sweater. It has to be the ones that the pieces are crocheted together, not the ones that are sewn together.
Oh, yes, because getting the sewing apart would be very difficult.
Well, then you have all a bunch of little pieces and not a big piece.
Not a big piece. Yep. I can see that. Okay, let's see here. Yes, it ended up that the hand steamer worked.
Well, good.
Well, I have a lot of yarn that at this stage of the game may not get used for things I know of to use it for, but I'm in the process of trying to make this little, you do it like this. You make this little square kind of thing, and then the toe part does go up like that just a little bit. And then you sew these 2 pieces together, there and there, and then squish that together and sew up the back heel back here and fold it in half and sew it up. So it just slips on like to slip over your socks.
Yeah, like a little just a little slipper thing.
Like a little short slipper, like this is the toe, and it just,
right.
It doesn't go up your leg. I have slippers that I have actually fleece socks that I wear around the house, but our floors get really dirty because they're wood, and that sand tracks in something fierce. So my white cotton socks are always getting filthy. So I thought, okay, let's, let's do something with some of this yarn I got. How do you wash the yarn without it getting tangled unless you wash it before you undid it?
Well, you make it into a skein and then you wash the skein.
Yeah, by hand.
Yeah. You can wrap it around the back of a chair or something if you don't have a skeiner or a nitty knotty. And add at least 4 ties. That's right, Lisa. The more the better.
What did she say about 4 ties? Do you
and add at least 4 ties.
Oh yes, yeah. More ties the better. Yep. Oh wow, these are big pieces of black and white. I guess we're going to do something with that today. That's a fun piece of red that maybe we could do something with. Don't know what yet. Wiggly piece. Let's see what's in our junk bin. Oh. I watch YouTube videos. You wind it around the kitchen chair, tie it in 3 places, handle it carefully. Yes. Mm-hmm. Same way you would wash, out something that if you dyed it too. This is my little guy. He sits up here, but he keeps falling off lately. I don't know why he keeps falling off.
He wanted you to show him off. He thought if I just keep jumping down, she'll show me to everybody.
Yeah, he's supposed to sit up here, but for some unknown reason, he has decided he doesn't want to stay up there. So, okay, what do we got that kind of goes with this stuff? I don't know. There's a couple of stickers in here that have some red in them. How they got in here, I do not know.
Oh, that's not the.
There's some
not the pen
pretend leather. My head might explode. Okay.
Well, we don't want your head to explode, so stay away from reclaimed from that yarn.
Oh, here's some red birds. Piece of white stuff. We'll leave that out. Oh, here's some more red birds. Oop, there's some more. We might need all of these red birds. Who knows? Maybe we'll need all of the red birds. What else looks like fun to go on this page? Barbara's doing one every 3 days, so she doesn't explode.
Yeah,
well, there's a bug.
Smart.
I don't know if the bug is going to make it, but we'll see. There's more bugs. Oh, there's a red ticket. That might be more fun. And a red flower. Oh, this piece of black pretend brick wall. Dang, is it dark and nasty out there. Hi, Sophia.
Hi, Sophia. So, yeah, Sophia, I'm not sure.
A sheet from the Koran.
I don't know what it's from. Somebody just sent me these pages. I can't read it, so I don't know what it is, but it's beautiful. So I'm sticking it in here. It was in Happy Mail. Somebody sent
In
me.
Happy Mail? I'm not sure where everybody is. Teresa hasn't popped in yet, so I'm pretty sure she may not even have power right now. I don't know. They're up in that area that's getting it worse than we are.
Yeah, I tell you, we were blessed. Our 18 inches of snow did not happen. We got like 4, maybe 5.
Well, I talked to my New York sister. Oh, that's cool. This morning. Hi, Arabic is what it looks like. Yeah. I talked to Stephanie this morning, and they've already canceled their tomorrows because they're expecting between 17 and 24 inches. And she said the way it's snowing right now, it'll be 24. So.
Well, Sophia, I do not want to be disrespectful, but I don't know if that means if it would be more respectful to pull it up or cover it up than to leave it sitting there. I have a lot of Arabic books, but I didn't know this was from a Quran. I just thought it was from a book page. So I don't know what do you think would be the best thing for me to do? I could just cover it up and then nobody would know it was there. If you think that would be better.
I think you're okay with it sitting there in its entirety, she says.
Okay. Well, I understand. And like I said, I definitely don't want to be disrespectful. If it was a page, I wouldn't put a page. I don't use the even torn up Bibles in my work for the same reason. So, so we'll just leave it there and I'll work over here.
Hi, Janice. I think this page right here needs something on it.
Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate it because I definitely don't want to hurt someone.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to work on this page. I really like this. And if you don't know what this is fun foam. When you heat it, you can shove a rubber stamp into it.
Yeah.
And you heat the fun foam and push a rubber stamp into it, and it will leave an impression. These are old.
I have done that with other things, but I haven't ever done it with a stamp. That's a great idea. That looks pretty.
Yeah. I did these a long time ago. So let's see what we want to do here.
There's some stamps from Norway.
Where did my Zoom go? There, that's better.
That's right, Janice. Nobody should be offended that she said anything.
That's right. We're glad she did.
We are. We're very grateful because we do not want to be disrespectful to anyone.
Okay, I really like these bricks.
The bricks, is that what you said?
Yeah, they're bricks.
Oh, I see it now.
That's Janice is cool. in Virginia, so yeah. Let's see. What do we want to do? But if I do the bricks, that's not going to show up very well on the bricks. What if we put some white paper behind it? Let's see. First off, let's cut it out because I don't like this square. I saw something the other day and it made me want to uh, cut erasers again.
Oh, you believe
And I'm
me,
like,
I know.
I don't need any more eraser stamps. I have so many and I don't use them.
I have to. I have this. Well, let me just show you while we're talking about having so many. I'm just
Okay.
going to show you because I found them and I was like embarrassed. Oh, that might be fun. Okay. Oh. I've got these. Okay, all of these are stamps that I carved out of erasers or whatnot. Some of this is stamp carving stuff, but most of them are carved out of erasers. And when I was looking, I found my thing that has drawers in it that I had stamps in. And
Uh-huh.
then I found this.
Yep.
I think I
Yep.
have plenty,
Yep.
but
Yes. But every time you see somebody else doing it, you want to do another one, right?
that's
Uh-huh.
right.
Uh-huh. And it's like,
And
okay.
I don't. I shouldn't ever buy a stamp again. I should just use the things I've got that I made myself.
Well,
But
yeah,
anyway,
and
it's like, okay,
uh-huh.
I have plenty. But what was? Let me see if I can find what it was I was going to show you that I saw I wanted to do. Where is it? No, I'll put it somewhere else. See, I've moved things 3 times since I found it.
Well,
Well,
of course.
I don't know where it is. Anyway, it was an eraser that was a cactus. And I thought,
Oh,
well, that would be cute. I should turn that into a stamp.
uh-huh. And then I
But
went to the store and they had more erasers. And I was like, oh. And then I'm going, no, Tanya, no, because you already own enough erasers to last a lifetime.
yeah, yeah, I probably have 20 more I could that are ready
Oh,
to
yeah.
carve on. Anyway, yeah, I have plenty, but I don't have a cactus. Anyway,
You don't have a cactus. Well,
I
I
don't have a
don't know.
cactus.
And you live in Texas, so you might need a cactus.
Well, yeah, I think so. I think there probably are some great treasures in there, Sophia. But I need to get them out and use them. Maybe I should do that right now.
There you go. Okay, I have this one. You're going to make this into a pocket. See how many steps. And I might make this into a tag. Maybe I should make this into a little notebook.
There you
Maybe
go.
maybe I have some paper I could cut up, or paper I did cut up. Because I cut some paper the other day for something. So there's a piece, and there's a piece. So we can make a little notebook. Yes. Okay. And there's a piece we can add to our notebook. We'll cut it out all nice and neat in a minute here. There we go. Thanks, Bar. I like it. Well, you'll have to carve one. There you go. See? So just how to have to carve another cactus. Okay. Let's see here. First off, okay, if we fold this in half, will it be too tall for our page? A little. So we should cut it off a little bit before we fold it in half. Let's just slice off some of it.
Stay safe, Janice.
Yes, bye, hon.
Thanks for coming in.
Yeah. Like I said earlier, guys, the wind has died down right now, but earlier it was really whipping around out there. So if it gets hateful, we will possibly lose power.
Okay, I tell you, today it is a day of losing stuff.
Okay, first off, do I want to have that just a plain background back here? I think so. So first we want to round these corners down here. Then we want to use the scallop one up here. Make it look like a little. There we go. And now we have to find papers to fit in there. So we're just gonna make everything square and then we'll figure it out. No, Sophia, we were supposed to possibly get some snow, but we will not be getting any. It looks like it's going to be 28 here tonight, but that's not snow weather for us. It's just going to be rain, probably some ice. Let's just make it skinny. We did get snow a couple weeks ago, but only enough to dust the roof and dust the roof and the grass just a little bit, and then it was gone. The only time I've ever seen any accumulation of snow to speak of was last winter. And it snowed on the beach, so that was an interesting day. But we usually don't get that much snow. I mean, it's not like we're really in Florida, but we are. Okay, that's one heck of a tidbit too wide, too narrow, too wide.
I don't know who February is coming is, but I'm glad you're here.
Mm-hmm.
Start to the kitchen and start dinner. No, it's way too early for that.
Iguanas fall out of the trees if it's cold enough. That is true. However, we do not have iguanas. Basically, if I were to tell you that we were in lower Alabama, that would be more of what Florida is for us. We don't really have that Florida type weather. We have chilly weather. It rains a lot, lots of lightning.
My brother and his family have taken their summer trip to Pensacola every year for probably 20 years. And when I told him that was where you lived, he goes, "Well, it's not really Florida."
Yeah,
I said,
it's
"Yeah,
not
that's
really
exactly
Florida.
what you say. It's not really Florida. It's really Alabama."
Yeah, we call it LA. Yeah, hi Teresa. Let's see here what we got. Is this gonna be too wide? Yep, it's gonna be too wide. There we go. Okay. I'm just using scrap paper to make a scrap notebook. And I'm probably going to have to cut off a little bit of it on each side and on the bottom.
Oh, this goes like that, so that doesn't quite work. Okay, seemed like a good plan at the beginning.
Okay.
Not finding anything the right size.
That always happens, doesn't it?
Looks like it's just a little bit too big.
Okay, well, this is going to be a little bit too wide and definitely a little bit too long for some of them. So we will take off a little bit here.
I think that'll work.
Like that. And we will take off a little bit like this. But yeah, it's not, I mean, we have some of the best beaches in the world, if you ask me, but I don't do beaches, so it's really not important to me. All right, so this is going to be our little notebook.
Very cute.
Staples.
It's a pretty red.
Uh-huh. Is anyone else buffering? Sorry, Julie. If you are, it's not showing up as buffering for me. Let's put this staple down here far enough that we can use some washi tape on it because, we are supposed to be using washi tape. And then we will put the scallops back in. Uh-oh. Nope. No, it's not buffering. Okay. And we're going to round off the corners down at the bottom. Okay. Now, so we have that. Let's go back in here and let's figure out how we're going to do this. We're going to make that a pocket. So, yeah, that's going to work. So we want some color on this edges.
I have no idea, Barbara.
I don't know either. Lily says she lost a whole minute. Yuck. Okay. I think today, for some unknown reason, we're going to make this gray. Don't ask why. I don't know. Yeah, they have opinions. Uh-huh. Yep. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Let's put some gray all around this edge, just for the fun of it.
Okay. Did you see these at Ollie's?
I got some. I don't know which colors you got.
I got opaque and transparent. They look like they're gold, silver, black, and white in the opaque. And the transparent is the same thing. Gold, silver, black, and white.
Huh, because I don't think mine are marked that way. Give me 1 second and I'll look.
Well, I was first just looking at the colors that they show, on the bottom. But then I noticed it actually does say that on them. These were the only ones they had at our store.
Well, I was at several stores while we were gone off, and that's where I got mine. My metallic, the metallics, I have the same one as you do, golds, silver, white, and black. But then I got, this is opaque, but it is, what does it say? Crepe? No, cream. Excuse me. Cream, mauve, burgundy, and copper.
Oh, cool. They didn't have that one at my store.
Yeah. Needs new supplies.
Oh, me too.
They are resin dyes, but resin dyes are alcohol. So I bought them basically like alcohol dye.
Yeah, I just thought I'd see what they would do, and I decided I'd see what this will do on this paper while I'm sitting here.
Okay, sounds like a fun thing to do. Our Ollie's is doing Ollie's is like a, how do you explain that? Kind of like an outlet where they buy up
leftover stock from other places.
Yeah, leftover stock from other places. And they apparently bought out a lot of Joann's stuff. And our Ollie's has now got bolts of fabric. I was in there the other day and it was really hard to walk out with that bolt, without that bolt of shiny iridescent blue-green.
But you did it, huh? You managed not to buy it.
I did not buy it. Nope, I didn't. It was so pretty though, because it was iridescent.
Yeah. I guess you have to poke these with a pin.
Oh, really?
And so now I got to find a pin. I have everything in this room, but I don't remember where I put it. I've been trying to organize it.
Do you have a pokey tool?
I do, but I'm afraid it's too big of a pokey tool to go in that tiny little hole.
To go in that little hole? Okay.
Yeah, well, let's see. No, that one definitely is too big. Oh.
Okay. I'm just trying to hold down the edge of my pocket so that it glues itself down. There. Now let's set that aside and we'll work on this. because I think it needs some ink.
Found a little tiny safety pin. I just thought I'm just going to use it.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Okay, let's shut it again and shake it up again.
Well, I didn't need any supplies. It's not like I don't have an entire drawer full of alcohol inks. But it was my intention to try it out on paper. I'm sure that's what Lisa has. I have resin, but and I have stuff I could do resin. And there are certain things I like resin for, but okay, so we now have.
It's very shiny.
Ooh.
The alcohol went through, but the color didn't go through. So when this dries, it probably.
Yeah, it's probably going to just be
shiny on top.
Resin's one of the techniques she's saving for another life. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But that was a transparent one or an opaque one?
That was a transparent one.
Okay. Now that's interesting.
Yeah, I'm going to get the opaque gold now, and we'll put it on the same paper, and we'll see how different they are. If I can figure out how to get it open. It does look good, pretty good for the shine, and they were $1.99 for 4 of them, which is why I felt like I could afford just to play with them and not, you know, they're not precious. They're, well.
Okay. This is kind of black and cream. It's not black and white. It's black and cream. But that's okay.
There we go.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, Clay and I don't like each other, so I have, you know, I've always wished that I liked Clay, but nope, don't like it.
That is true, Barbara.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, so it's harder and harder to penetrate, yes, but the other thing is it's like it's so wasteful. I'm sorry, it just bothers me that it's that wasteful. Okay, so I'm gonna put that there, but you guys know I don't like staples, so I'm gonna put a piece on the back.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You can tell the difference, but
yeah,
this one, it's thick. It's kind of like Stickles or something, as far as how it works on paper.
uh-huh. Okay, well that ought to be interesting.
Now I'm going to do this.
Product their own account. She was struggling to get into it. Yep. Uh-oh. It's got struggling.
I think it'll be fun to play with, but it has an odor.
Yeah, I mean, I think Fimo has got a lot of fun things you could do with it, but it's just like, it's got an odor. That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. Well, I was talking about this having an odor.
Yeah. No, I know
But
that's what you were talking about.
oh, I thought you meant the Fimo.
No. Um, I mean, I even saved a toaster oven to do clay in, and it just doesn't like me. So I gave up on it. Okay.
Oh, let's while we're messing this up, we might as well see what the black will do.
Barbara, the craft thing that I went to at my sister's 2 years ago, 3 years, I don't know. When we went to Maine, um, we went and stayed with my sister Stephanie in their driveway. And we had the RV, so we stayed in their driveway. And Stephanie and I and Jeff went to their library craft sale. Oh man, it was fun. I spent $55, but I had 2 totes worth of stuff when I came out of there. It was just fun. And they do it every year. So it was, and they had all kinds of stuff I didn't look at. I did buy some yarn for my mom. I didn't really look at yarn for me, but I bought some yarn for my mom. And I mean, their prices were fantastic. It was a lot of fun. We had a good time that day. It was so crowded in the building they had it in. It was in like a big barn, and that they couldn't let everybody. Oh, if they're at your library, it's all free. How fun! And see, clay pottery and I don't get along either. I've tried it, but we just don't get along. Okay, there's my little notebook. It has little papers in it.
I do, Sophia. I was just trying to think of where I had some handy. I know I have some over next door.
Yeah, but
and then we can see what it's meant to do. I mean, what it would. No, that's not even what it's meant to do because it's meant for resin, but it would work better probably on that. I'm trying to think if I have some over here somewhere.
Or anyway. A piece of photo paper over here.
Yeah.
Use the back side of a piece of photo paper. I need to hold this down. It's not staying down to. It's been in the basket too long, and it's kind of curled.
Oh, I think right here's where it is.
There we go. Okay. It'll stay down now. How about that? Hi, Flo. Hi, Andrea. Okay, so we have a pocket. And we have a fun little notebook that we're going to put in it. What else can we put in it? Let's see. Oh, that's a Christmas card. We don't want to use that. That's just... I wonder if we have anything sturdy enough to make some tags.
Hi, Andrea.
In our scrap bin. I'm sure we do.
Trying to remember if there's a front side and a back side to Yupo paper, and I think there is.
There is, but
I don't know which one is which, so.
Whichever one's shiniest is the front.
It looks exactly the same to me.
Okay, well then I guess you're good.
Well, we'll see.
Well, I was going to say, tear it in half and try both sides. Duh.
Duh. Okay.
Okay, here's a piece of cardstock, but it's the wrong color. I know this drawer must have some cardstock. Oh, you know what I have that might be better? Oh, let's see here. There's some cardstock, but that might be too big. There's a piece.
Okay, well, this does not move like alcohol inks move on this Yupo paper.
Okay.
At least the golden. Let's try the black and see.
All right.
Well, it will if you drop it, into the gold, it does blend it, kind of like
Kind of like
alcohol
some.
inks.
Okay.
But
4-day weekends. Yeah, they would be nice. Of course, technically, I have as many day weekends as I want, right?
yeah,
Of course, it's hard to work if you don't. If you do. All right. Let's put this up out of the way for the moment. I'm afraid we're going to get ice. That's what my fears are, is that we're going to get ice. Okay, so I have a bunch of little pieces of kind of cardstock. And
I was just making a mess. That's all. Just making a mess.
just making a mess. Okay. And I have some different pieces of black and white paper that I think might be fun. So how about if we
This
just...
black looks purple on here. I don't think y'all can tell that, but it
because it's
what
spread out.
stains the paper looks purple.
Okay, let me make you big so you can...
I don't think
might show.
I don't think
Go in.
anybody can tell.
Yeah. Huh.
But right here on the sides, it's purple and just
Yeah.
black where it's the darkest.
And because it's not behaving like alcohol ink or some of those, I'd hate to use it on my jelly plate and have it not
Take
come off.
chances. Yeah.
Yeah. So
No, I haven't done these were both transparent there. Let me try the opaque.
okay, guys, I'm thinking that I'm going to take this piece of paper, these little dots, black and white dots, and I'm going to just glue some of these card pieces of this. This piece is heavy. This piece is just... I can get 3 pieces on there. And 3 tags would be plenty with my little notebook in my pocket. So that's what I think I'm going to do. Just got out my little book and I have a pink page next. Yeah, see, I'm so bad I don't go back. I go back and forth all over my book. So that's what I've decided. I'm going to just take these different pieces of cardstock stuff and glue them to this paper. And then we'll decorate them. And that'll be my page. I haven't made tags in my book since I got back, I guess.
Little wipies they're dried out.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. They are not helping anything. But alas, I have another container
of wipies, yes.
Oh.
And I have a closed water bottle, but I may have to get a new water bottle. It has decided it doesn't want to spray very well. It's kind of weird. It's not letting the air go back into it. Uh-oh.
I was wondering the same thing, Barbara. What's wrong with Vibe? Vibe's okay.
It blocked her for saying that? Huh.
Oh, she said it might sound a little bit too much like influencer speak. Well, that's possible.
Oh. Some of that clear vinyl sticky paper that Anlar influenced me to get, and I think I'm going to print out some labyrinths for starters. Clear vinyl sticky paper, okay. Is it special clear vinyl sticky paper?
Is it like something you print on?
I know you can buy clear labels that go through the printer.
Oh.
I bought 2 rolls of vinyl from Ollie's thinking it was clear and it was white.
Oh.
I want to do some maps to put in the camper, specific maps for specific things. And uh-oh, it was not the right thing.
Okay. Okay, I'm just going to say, I'm not that impressed with these. So if you haven't bought them yet, don't go out and get them.
There you go.
Now, maybe if you're doing resin, that might be totally different. But
yeah,
just to play with, I just don't think they're actually that useful.
That useful. Okay.
They worked better on the paper than they did on the Yupo.
Yeah. They might be okay if you were doing, mixed media kind of whatever.
Yeah.
I don't shop a ton at Ollie's normally. I have been since they've been getting all this craft stuff. But I like to shop their book section. They often have some very interesting books for very reasonable prices. I like to shop of course their craft section. It saves me having to go to Walmart to get things like shower curtains and sheets for beds and stuff like that. I mean, with 2 elderly parents that we're taking care of, I'm constantly in there buying something like chair covers and stuff like that. Okay, I actually am going to throw these pieces away. Sorry, it's just what it is.
It's okay.
Now I have 3 little tags. This one needs to be cut off some, though. Let's see. I don't think that the hunch is going to take enough off. So we'll just it's got a bend in it. So I just fixed it. This is printable vinyl called Premium Printable Sticker Vinyl Paper by Colomay. Anne uses this stuff and apparently it's almost dry when it comes out of an inkjet printer. Okay. If you go shopping at all, you want to go to Ollie's. That's fine. We can go to Ollie's. Right now, they've got all kinds of yarn, but not yarn you would be interested in. It's what do you call it? Red Heart. Yeah, Red Heart acrylic, most of it. And that's the stub, not the right one. It's a bunch of it is real thick, bulky kind of yarn. I have some washi sheets that Jan sent you. Okay, Janet sent you. See, and I have to be careful with what I put in my printer because I have a laser printer and certain labels do not like to go through a laser printer because technically it's hot when it goes through there.
Yes, and neither does Yupo paper.
Yeah, it doesn't like building there.
I was afraid I ruined my laser printer with Yupo paper. I was so afraid. I thought I've got to get this out of there before Darren gets home. He's gonna kill me.
Oh,
It
dear.
came out and it still worked. I didn't ruin it, but there was definitely some moments of anxiety there.
Yeah. And I use labels a lot because I label packages. So when I find one that works, I tend to continue to order the same one over and over and over again. Okay, so we have this fun stickery thing, and I like that. Now I have these. Let's ink them. And the ink, I don't trust labels anymore. Yeah. Um, I have been really happy with my LaserJet. I really have. Uh, I actually just brought a new little tiny black and white only LaserJet printer for the camper. I have wanted it for a while. I bought it, didn't think it would work the way I wanted it to work. Found out after I sent it back that it will.
I don't know.
Had to pay a lot more for the second one. I waited and waited, but it price didn't go back down again. And it will tie to my phone instead of just the internet, so it does work the way I had hoped it would work. I wanted it because I'd like to be able to print pictures, even if it's just black and white, that I can use my Derwent Inktense colors on it,
Yeah.
and then use on my postcards. So, instead of, always having to come up with a picture from somewhere else, I had wanted to take pictures and then just be able to print one out and then maybe just ink it with some of my ink tints. And so that's the plan, but I got it after the last trip. I got it. Did I get it right before Christmas? I think I got it.
Okay, I have a question.
Yep.
I have these two word stickers. This one says, "You are capable of amazing things." This one says, "Nevertheless, she persisted." I think both of them, color wise, look good on here.
I like the green one better.
Okay. Well, I like the color of the green one better, and it covers up less of her head.
Uh-huh.
But I'm wondering if it's still, that still kind of bothers me that it does her head at all. Maybe that's better. I was wanting to cover that up. Some of this. I find something else. Okay, I'll just leave those there for now and see if I can find something else to stick on there.
For pretty windows instead, trust the labels anymore.
Okay, here's a good cactus. It says, "Allow yourself to be a beginner. No one started off being excellent."
There you go. Mm-hmm. All right. Now I have 3 tags and my little notebook. But I was in Dollar Tree the other day and I forgot to get some clear, meant to get some clear vinyl. Forgot it, which is all right because there was something else at Dollar Tree that I forgot to get. Look what I found yesterday.
Well, we can't see you because you got it on me.
Oh, I got it on you. Okay.
Maybe you should change that. There you go.
I found a lobster.
Oh, how cute.
And a turtle.
Where
And
did you find those?
Oh, and stuff that it's stuff that was in the office boxes. I found a whole bunch of stuff, but the lobster I need for my main postcard book, and the turtle I need for my spring postcard book.
Well, awesome. Isn't it
So
nice to be able
not,
to walk and not spend a penny?
yeah. So that will be good. Okay, so that looks kind of cute on there. But then what am I going to put on there? If I put that on there, let's put some scallops in it so that it looks like the other parts. Ooh, it could go on there too. No, I kind of like it on the wider one. Don't really want to use the little birds with this design, so I need to find something different. Or just something. Hmm. Or maybe some washi tape. Washi tape, because we're supposed to be using washi tape, right?
Yeah.
Manual lamination. Yeah, and I have a laminator, and I can laminate 8.5 by 11 pages, but it's sometimes good and sometimes bad. Okay, let's see what we have that will work. That will be fun. That will be. You know what? None of it is making me happy today.
I understand.
Okay, here I've got some washi tape with flowers, washi tape with music. Ooh, I got 2 with hearts. Mm-hmm. A couple more abstract ones. Okay, this is really interesting, but I have almost no red washi tape, just plain. This is plain red, but as far as designs on it, I don't have red.
One of the things I went through and gave away, well, I've done it once before to give to one of Hannah's sister-in-laws, was a bunch of washi tape. And then I went through it again last week and gave a bunch to my chiropractors and her kids. And but I still have way more than I need because I don't use it. But I still love it. It's one of those things that you're like, well, and I have to tell myself you cannot buy more of this because you don't need any more. You don't use what you have.
That's true about laminators. They're not horribly expensive. I think mine was like $30, but I've used it quite a bit. Sophia says that she's learned from this stream that as far as Lisa needs to carve more stamps, and you're starting a cactus, and I need more washi tape starting with red. No more. But we need to have something on these little tags, something fun. So let's see what we can do. Do we have any fun tags? punches over here, or are my fun punches put away? Let's see what this leaf would do on this. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, I don't like that at all. It doesn't show up good. Huh. That's weird. It doesn't look like a leaf.
It doesn't. You're right. It just looks like a scrap, a puzzle piece or something.
Yeah, because of the paper.
Now we know leaves out of geometric shapes are probably not the best plan.
Yes, it's not going to look like a leaf. Yeah. It looks perfectly like a leaf if you have plain color. I also think we need some words, and you know that come out. I'm going to have to find words. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, I'm figured
Is
it
that
out.
too much?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Thank you.
This looks a little more like a leaf out of this tiny.
Yeah, at least right now it does.
Yeah, but
if
I don't think
it's on a dark background.
Dark background, but I don't think it would if it was on
something
how about
light.
that? Now that's kind of cool.
That is pretty, just like that.
Just like that. Okay, so that one, we'll glue that down. And see.
Show Andrea my hand carved stamp collection. Okay. Sorry, sorry, I didn't see you say that earlier. I'm assuming you said it earlier, but yes, I will.
She promises she's not yelling. Okay, well, when you get ready, I'll make you big so you can.
Okay, I'm going to finish gluing this stuff down. So
otherwise, Andrea, you can't see it because the containers are so large. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, I can use that red tape down the sides of this. That might be cool. Okay. We'll see. I can't believe how this came just exactly the right length.
Well, of course it's crooked.
Yeah, it's just the way it works. It's always crooked.
It's always crooked, no matter how hard I try.
Yeah.
Okay, let me move this out of the way.
Okay.
Because I need space.
She needs a very large space to show you this.
Okay, here's some of them.
Andrea, the deal was, I said, you know what I really want to do is for some unknown reason, I want to carve another stamp. I was like, oh no, we can't be doing that. Oh, and then I saw
but that's not all.
Yeah,
where did I put the other one? Huh. I promise there's another one. Y'all all saw it, but I don't know what I did.
Yeah, we did. We saw it.
That's so funny. Okay. It's not like it could have gone very far. Unless I stuck it in here. No.
Isn't that interesting? She doesn't. It's artistically, it's styled artistically. It's not crooked. It's styled artistically. It's
Oh,
right
okay.
there on the table. It is. It's right in
Oh,
front
it
of you.
is. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay. hmm
Here's the other ones. I have a few. Anyway, but I still need a cactus.
Too funny. Okay.
All right. Thank you, Lisa.
uh-huh. Okay. All right. So, this particular roll of red washi tape is kind of transparent. So it's kind of cool because then you can see the little dots through it. I don't know that. Can you see that? You can see the dots right through the tape. So, of course, you won't be able to for a little while because I'm going to glue it down. But
So are you thinking that's a good thing or a bad thing?
I think it's kind of cool. But I still didn't get any words on this thing, so I'm going to have to see if I have a word or something that will work. I kind of like that it's on there. It's kind of cool. Look, I punched leaves and then I didn't even use the leaves. I used the scrap. Oh dear. Okay.
Well, you can use the leaves for something else.
Well, I have two more tags I have to make. So, Lisa, you are making me want to carve more. I only have 3.
Well, you need to carve more for sure, Julie. For sure. If you only have 3. I mean, there are just so many cool ones that you could do.
Oh, let's see here. Where are mine? I don't have that many. Really and truly. Okay. I was just thinking, where were they? And I have this Benny in here. And then I have these in here. So I don't even have 2 of these little baskets. But I do have more than I need.
More than you use.
More than I use. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. That's the problem. I have more than I use.
Fig Newtons. Oh my goodness, Andrea. Now I'm wanting Fig Newtons too. I'm not going out in the snow for Fig Newtons either. We don't have that much snow, but I'm still going to stay home. I went and did all my shopping, all that stuff on Thursday. I was like, I'm going to use this as an excuse to not go anywhere for a few days.
Yep. Yep. Lisa, I will definitely take you to Ollie's because, it's only 3 blocks away. It's not like it's very far away. Okay, so some kind of little word will finish that one. I put that on there. It needs to be inked before I do. Jeffrey was at Walmart Market this morning. I didn't tell him to bring home anything that was really good. He brought home my trail mix, which I put in my yogurt. They have a trail mix I like a lot because it's got a lot of pumpkin seeds and walnuts in it. And I put it in my yogurt for lunch. And he called me and I said, yep, I'm about out of that. So you could bring me that and that would make me happy. Okay, that red is too bright. Not gonna like that. Ooh, I don't like that at all.
Not even a little bit.
No, it's like really bad. And I glued it.
Oh no.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, I just looked at it again and it's like, oh no, that's bad. Don't like it. Boy, that's stuck in a hurry. Choop. Okay. I know what I think I'm going to do, though, is fix this.
Oh, me too, Andrea. I'm the person who brings everybody things.
It's not quite the same width, but if I put it in the middle, it should tone down that red. Or I could use this gray one, maybe. No. Would like to have someone to bring you things. Yes, well, my tea fairy has forgotten how to do that. Now watch him show up and ask me if I have enough tea.
If he does, we'll just all be proud of him.
Yeah.
We'll know you have ESP and you.
Yep. I am going to put this silver tape down in the middle of the red tape. That should kind of ease off the red. I know he didn't go back outside. Guess that red really. What? No.
She said, I guess that red really offended you.
Yes.
She just. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Red. Not read red. Okay. Yeah. The red is just I just don't like it.
Can't do it.
Can't do it. No, I can't. I know he didn't go back outside because he painted something on the Jeep and it's too cold for it to dry very fast, and he can't go on and put the gas tank back on with the paint not dry. There's a little red on the edges, but not enough that it's going to offend me anymore.
Okay, good. We don't want you offended.
Not by that red, though. It just was awful. It was just bad. So now
I managed to have one snowflake in here. Just one.
Rejecting red. Yes, rejecting. That's because y'all know I like red, especially red and black, but that red was just obnoxious. It might not have been obnoxious if I didn't have this other red. See, that's where the problem comes. There are many, many reds. And excuse me if my head is in the way.
Well, I can't see your head.
Okay. But I used washi tape. I used washi tape on the little notebook, and I've used washi tape on this tag.
Oh.
Now I need to see if I can find. If I have a word or something that I can put on there. I stuck those words I had the other day out into something that I stuck back in here. There we go. Okay. These are just simple words: adventure, journey, discover, stuff like that. So I just discovered I don't like that red with this other red. How about that? We'll use discover. Yeah, right there. Bye, Sophia.
Bye-bye.
It's 9 at night for Sophia, and it's crack at dawn for Julie.
It'd be nice if we could make it convenient for everybody, but
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to put this right there. But it needs to have it be drawn around, because yeah, make it show up. Scribble. Yep. Okay. So I have a little notebook. I have a little tag. We need another little tag. And I'm going to put the leaves on this tag, or some leaves, yes. Okay. Yep. Yep. And yep. And we will put journey on this one, because we can. What did I tell you? Please and thank you. I told you I have ESP. Thank you, sweetie. He just came to get my tea bottle. Food Fairy is still working, so she just got lunch. Yep. Oh, because in the wintertime, Julie says I start at 4:30 a.m., but right now it's only 6. I start at 6:30 a.m.
Okay.
I really like this little leaf. I'll have to remember and use it more. I need to sit and punch out. I'm going to take my scrap bin and punch just a whole bunch of stuff out one of these days. One of these days. Thank you, hon. I appreciate it. It's 8:06. I thought he was going to be out. He's been out in the shop anytime he could to try to get the Jeep fixed. I mean, we've got to get the Jeep fixed. This business of having 7 cars and only 3 working is not going very well. And the thing of it is we need to get one of Jeff's dad's cars sold. I mean,
yeah.
Paying for all that insurance is just kind of, it's ridiculous. And the HHR is Oh, it's ridiculous. The insurance. It's the most expensive insurance we've got. It's ridiculous. I mean, even my pickup truck doesn't cost me that much in insurance.
Wow.
Yeah, it's the Jeep is expensive because Jeep parts are expensive. But okay, that's 2 or 3, whatever. Took me a lot longer to find my good fairy, but us short girls know how to pick them. There you go. Yeah, I got lucky with mine. Okay, see, this red is way too bright, so we can't use that red. Nope, nope, nope. Have to do something different. Maybe I'll just.
Okay, I got a question for you.
Yep, okay, I'm listening.
Okay, right here,
Yeah, I
I
see
have
it.
3 options.
Yeah,
That one,
I like the square one better,
all
or
right,
whatever that one is.
and then this one.
I like the little one.
Okay. I
Personally,
like
that's
the
what
other
I
ones
like.
better when I just look at them, but in this, I like the little one better too. So,
Yeah. Yeah, Steph did well too. They have had a round of flu. Um, I guess everybody was sick except Stephanie. I wonder what we've got. Have we got some other little piece of something that? Oh, what if I need something? Either another black leaf or a deep red one, and I don't know that. Well, or I could stamp something with one of my little rubber stamps, right?
there you go.
Yeah, I might be able to use one of my stamps. Could I use one of my stamps? I don't know. What about that one? What if I screwed it up though? If I screw it up, I screw it up, right?
There you go. You can do something else with it.
Yeah. Looks like I might have put that up. But let's try out colors because some of these colors are not what you think they are. Because you would think red geranium would be good on that, right? And I don't know that it is. And it looks like I have boogered up my stamp, Lisa.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
It's sticky?
No, I have chomped it somehow. Whether
Hmm.
I caught it in the drawer or just what, I don't know. But that's not going to work. It's got yeah, it's definitely got a boo on it.
That's a shame because I like that one.
I do too. But I do have them piled in here.
I know, me too. I just noticed some of mine felt like they were kind of sticky. I'm like, oh, I gotta find a different way to organize these. Well, I spent a lot of time on something I'm hiding in this little pocket.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Don't know. This might work, but do I? Well, I don't know. Is this what I like? Just so you know, red geranium matches.
Okay, well, that's good to know.
Yeah. And I think I'm going to put red pine trees on there. Unless I find something I like better.
Here we go.
Oh, I like that. For skill and amusement only. Okay. Have you already finished your scavenger hunt? I'm still sort of here. Got my head turned by some quilt planning in the kitchen. Ah, okay. Um, that's interesting. What? Okay, let's see here. This would be a better one. This one would be a better one. Yes. Let's see here. Yep. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. And then we'll put those 2 black leaves on there. Will we or will we not? I don't know. We'll see. We'll put the trees on there. Then we'll decide. Okay. Hmm. I think I like the leaves.
I didn't even try to do the scavenger hunt this year. It was like, no.
Yeah. There we go.
And I've always enjoyed doing it. I'm barely keeping my head above water, it feels like right now. So
Yeah.
but I'm determined to do some streaming and some videos because my mental health needs that.
Well, that's kind of me. I mean, there is so much to do. And with Mom not being able to answer her phone, which, by the way, Lisa, Stephanie said she called today and Mom did answer her phone. So you might try. I'm working on a different phone, but I'm not sure how well that's going to work. We'll see. But Barbara's saving the scavenger hunt for another life too. Yeah. Stephanie said it worked this morning, so that's a big deal. The deal is it drops signal. If her phone drops signal, it does not pick it back up. So that building I was down to a room the other day, and I had 2 bars on my phone. But I turned the phone off, turned it back on again, and it works. But she can't remember how to turn it off and on. So that's just where we stand. Okay. I would say this page is sufficiently full. We have nice tall tag and a little short tag. And let's put this in here behind that. Oops, there we go. And another short tag. Let's see here. Wow, that's a nice full page. But yeah, all at once, and then I stuck them in the pocket.
Put the white one that's in front behind the first red one. Oh, never mind. Okay. It won't work. It's
just.
You're just gonna have to pull them out and look at them. That's just what it is.
That's just what it is. You have to pull them out and look at them. Mm-hmm. If you tuck them sideways a little bit, then they kind of show off a little bit better. But ta-da! Now I have to put the date on here, and obviously my black marker is not going to write on that, so I have to find a white one that writes. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Oh, because that one's not going to write. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, pilots are always supposed to write. They're not supposed to go bad. Nope. Okay. Oh, that figures. Most of my white pins are in my stuff I took on our last trip, and they haven't got put back yet. Oh, goody. This one writes. Okay.
Yay!
Right. Yay! Okay, it is January. Oh, I always spelled January wrong. January.
January? I don't know. I thought I knew till you said that. Now I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Barbara went to the other room, and for something now she doesn't remember what it is. Oh, gosh. Don't stop writing. No. It was writing 2 seconds ago. January. Thank you, Lisa. Okay, this pen wrote JAN, and now it won't write. Oh, and this one's big. No, and this one's annoying. Ugh. I hate these white pens. Are really great when they work, but they dry up so fast. And these are white Posca pens, and these are the ones I haven't used in a while. So my favorite is these Uniballs, like this.
Yes.
But they just, if you don't use them constantly, they dry up.
Yeah.
Okay. UARY. JANEUARY. January 25, 2026. Okay, I have to do something tomorrow. What do I have to do tomorrow? I'm sure it was on the 26th. Oh, dear.
Well, hopefully you have it written down somewhere.
Well, it's in my planner, I'm sure. Okay, I'm happy.
Looks good. All
Yep.
the tags are really pretty.
Yep. Well, and it's like fat again.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Can I make enough space on here to work in our little glue book? That's questionable. I did get out some more let's see, some more images, bigger images, because I made a mess. Ugh, it's a big old mess. Because a lot of the images I had in those little envelopes weren't very big, and some of the stuff I need a bigger image for when I'm covering up the whole page. Or want to cover up the whole page. So now I've got some bigger images to play with. White pens to be opaque and not dry up. That's what I would like. Yes. Now, I have listed on my Amazon cart something that somebody said was really good, but I haven't ordered them because I had stuff that I thought was working. But here recently, okay, let's see what we can do. This is the one I did put some paint in. Where's it? Where's that page I put paint on? There's the page I put paint on. And this is the page do we put words in this one? We do normally, but that one doesn't have any words. That's interesting. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, no, turn this around.
Uh-oh. Those Uniball ones I use are usually pretty good, but here recently they've dried up faster than you can imagine because I just haven't had the time to work with anything. So, okay, I think I'll pull these all out and see what we can put on this page. Excuse me.
You got something to drink, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
We were out at a meeting the other night and there was glasses of water on the table. I took a drink of the glass of water and tried to choke myself to death with it. I was trying to stifle my coughing so I could hear what the speaker was saying, and the whole time it was like my eyes.
The harder you try to not cough, the worse it is.
Worse it is, yes.
I'm trying to remember what it was. I think it was a Christmas program that I went to see, and I started coughing, and I was like 10 people on each side of me, and I couldn't get out.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody was offering me cough drops. I'm like, I've got one in my mouth. It's just not working.
Not working. Yep.
Oh, it was so cool though that I don't know if y'all know, but my mom and Daryl sang in with the Amarillo Chorale for years. And just the last 2 years they haven't sung with them, but they do a Easter, 4th of July, and a Christmas one program every year. Anyway, at this Christmas program, they dedicated it to Daryl because he had passed away. Some of you may not know that my stepfather passed away in October. Anyway, in 2022, he sang the song "Mary, Do You Know," which is a wonderful Christmas song, but he sang it a solo. But he was sitting in the back, and you could not, most people couldn't see him. So we could
Oh,
hear
wow.
him, but we couldn't see him.
See
But
him.
somebody up there was videotaping him while he sang. And they just had this in their private collection, somebody who could see. Well, they offered that to the chorale when he passed away. And so they played it that night at the beginning of their program. And that it was right after that I started coughing. I was like,
oh dear.
And I could not get, I just was like, this, anyway, it was really special and it was really cool. And it made me and Mama cry together.
Yep.
But it was a sweet thing for them to do because it was one of his joys and passions. He and Mom both is to sing, and so
Well, that's awesome.
It was really nice. Okay.
There is my knife. Oh. First I need this. I need. Okay, where's my knife?
Okay.
Thought I had a tinier one of those cutting mats, but I'm not finding it.
It's disappeared.
It's probably in the stuff I packed to take on our trip. You know how?
Oh, yeah, that would make sense.
And like I said, I haven't unpacked that basket yet, or tub yet. And okay, I like that part. Okay, now then we need. I really like this fairy shoe, but not sure.
But what?
Sure. I like it, but it's not right for this page, I guess.
Yeah.
But some of this is just too big for the page.
One empty drawer. I'm not sure what that. I missed something.
She may have been cleaning things out. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, that would make sense. It's always nice to have an empty drawer.
Yes. I can't get that piece of paper to turn over. There we go. I need something that doesn't look like it belongs in there. Something, that's weird.
Yeah, something that pulls your eye.
That goes, why did she put that there?
What's the story? What's the story?
Yeah, because, we don't want to have a story. There. Okay, let me fix this. And I'll show you. Okay. Okay.
Oh, that's cute. I like it.
And that's
I like it.
So now we just got to find a word to go in there, but I'll find it after the fact. My little drawer with words is empty now because I put the ones that are big enough in my ephemera book and threw out the rest. Just threw them out. Got rid of them.
I'm proud of you because that had to be hard.
Okay, now I need a glue stick. There we go. Okay, this.
Having trouble finding something I like to go right there.
Isn't it interesting the way, the rest of it goes together and then right there doesn't work?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I kind of like that. We could even do a couple of them.
I need a card to scrape that down. I'm here. I've got 500 cards, and you're all deciding to get up and leave right now? Julie said it was hard. Yep, it was hard. I can understand that.
I think I'm just going to do it because I don't know anything else. And since I kind of like it, that's better than the things I don't like. So
there you go. If it's a kind of like, it works. It actually quit raining, so I don't know if we're going to get as much rain as they said, or.
Well, we definitely didn't get the snow they were promising.
Well, they said originally we were supposed to get snow, but then they've changed their minds. So, you know, it will be whatever it is. They don't know. They have no clue.
We're already done with it, so it's moved past us now.
Okay, some words. I will show you. I got this book today because it's giant words.
All right, I love that.
It wasn't.
Hannah was looking through my books, and she was like, "This doesn't look like your kind of, the things you normally read." I said, "It's not, but it's got big words." She just started laughing. She goes, "Of course."
Yeah. It's like,
why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, it's like, okay.
Okay. Now then, finally done.
And unfortunately, the ones I buy for my mother, the mysteries,
Yeah,
um, they don't they don't have the best words.
that's
Even though
true.
they're big, they're the phrasing and stuff in the sentences never seem to make sense, where they would work for anything you want. I mean, you could cut up individual words, but that takes forever.
Yeah. Okay. That's done. Yay. Oh. Oh, I told them while you were away
Yep.
that I found this in my stuff, and I had told you I got rid of all my quilling stuff and was not interested in doing it again.
Yep.
But this was an actual kit, and it's like fancy compared to the stuff that we used back when we did it. So I decided maybe sometime if you want to do some quilling, I have stuff we can actually do it
Oh, that would be
together
cool. We could do it
sometime.
together. Yeah, because I
Yeah.
really would like to go back and do some more.
It's literally been 18 years
Wow.
since I did it. So,
Okay, so I found half a dozen things when I picked this book up earlier to look to bring it home. At this moment, I cannot find a thing that I want to put on this page.
well, that makes sense. It's there we go.
Doesn't it? It always makes sense. It just because I want some words doesn't mean that I can find them.
That's true. And I did not put, well, I did put words inside here, but I didn't put words on here or on my thing. But
I should have put this on my other page. It says, "You like red, right?"
there you go.
Oh, maybe I should really get it out and put it on that page.
Do it.
Okay. I
Okay.
have to do that. It's because I just have to. You like red, right? Uh-huh. I'll put it on the pocket. Mm-hmm.
Yes, that'll be perfect.
You like red, right? Oh, you like red, right? Right there. It will make me remember why I put it on there. It'll make me remember this day. Ah! There we go. Yep. You like red, right? Mm-hmm.
This is one of those situations where you got all kinds of things off one little thing that you can use. A master painter of nature, to the secrets of the sea, a magnificent introduction.
Wow. And I have a whole book and I can't find anything to put on this page. Oh.
Thrillingly illustrated by A master of nature writing. That's just funny.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're just going to keep all those words.
I could go with fair warning. It's addictive. Kind of
Yeah,
like that. Mm-hmm.
and it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I kind of like that. I think that's what we'll use. I also think we have to put the number on there. Okay, I think we're going to cut this into 2 pieces and put
It's
it like
amazing how we
this.
forgetting we have stuff, isn't it, Julie? Sometimes it's good to be forced to go through your stuff.
Yeah. And okay, one of the things in cleaning up the office yesterday. Now, you have to understand, we had stuff all around the outside edges and then this pile of boxes in the middle of the room. And a bunch of the boxes are my mom's sewing stuff, okay? And I need to go through it, but she had not packed anything up when we were trying to clean up her house to sell it. And so I went in her sewing room and I just shoved stuff in boxes. So it's an
Yeah.
absolute mess. And I haven't had time to go through all that mess. So that's just the way it is. That's the way it is. So I repacked some of those boxes where there's a little bit more cohesiveness, but more importantly, so that they fit in the boxes better. And then I did find some things to put away and that kind of stuff. The pans from the RV was in there, and we had to buy all new pans for this new RV. I don't know if I told you that. Helen and Mark actually were so sweet. We were trying to figure out everything about the camper, and I wasn't really worried about pans because I knew Helen had stuff to cook with and whatnot. But they had gone out to some thrift stores and came back with a whole set of pans for me that work because the new stove is a induction.
Induction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when you said you had to buy new pans, I thought it's either the size of the oven or it's an induction stove.
New motorhomes do not have ovens at all. They have we have what do you call those, convection microwaves?
Yeah.
And even my last motorhome, I had to order it with an oven and ended up I didn't like it because it was one of those things where it didn't work the way it should have. My first big motorhome had an oven with a broiler in it, and the last one it didn't have a broiler, so you couldn't broil anything, and it was just a pain. So I didn't fuss over an oven this time. And I've used the convection a few times. I like how that came out.
That looks very nice. I like both of
Yep.
those.
Mm-hmm. So, they're glossy, so you're not sure you care, and you're not sure she cares. Okay. All right. Now then, this book. Let's see where we're at with this book. We have a few pages left here. And a lot of these pages are ones where I cover the whole page, even if I use some washi tape or something. So let's just work on this page right here. That's why I got out some bigger um, bigger images, because I want to be able to use cover up the whole page. Okay. Anyways, so I had the pans from the other microwave and or from the other camper, and for some reason they were in the office. So I went through and put a bunch in the stuff to go to the thrift store. And one of my favorite pans was in there, and I'm like, why is that pan in there? I'm like, okay. So I got that sorted out where I can put it in my cupboard and just stuff like that. Okay, let's see here. We need. Okay, bye, Barbara.
Bye, Barbara. Watch some curling. It's funny.
I didn't realize. I didn't even realize what time it was.
Oh, I haven't even looked. It's almost 4:00.
Mm-hmm.
We were watching TV and they were talking about hurling, which I'd never heard of. And I said to my mom, I have one of my good art friends watches curling all the time. And she goes, oh, yeah, I'll watch that. I was like, really? You don't watch anything that's, sports, really?
Mm-hmm.
But then I figured out that the truth is, if something comes on, she just watches it, whatever it is.
Okay. So she doesn't change the channel. She just leaves it on whatever it's on.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
But I didn't expect her to know what that was. And
yeah. Boy, I've made a mess today. I just don't watch television very much. I mean, I barely even watch a movie anymore. We just haven't had time.
Yeah.
So.
Well, when I was younger, before I married Darren, I watched sports a lot because my dad was really into sports and he watched every sport. I mean, golf, tennis, bowling, everything. And so I was used to watching all that stuff with him because I enjoyed, watching him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then when Darren and I got married, I hadn't hardly watched any sports since then. But since I've been over here, my brother's, watches quite a few sports. And so I've been watching them again and enjoying it. It's been like, okay, it's been a long time. Of course, we're mostly watching Texas Tech college ball.
Yeah, Jeff likes to watch college ball. If he's watching football, it's usually college ball. He almost never watches pro ball. And he did go. He has friends that really, really are into Alabama. So he watches football with them for a fair amount of time.
Anyway, I've been kind of relearning, and I realized they've changed the way they do college sports. I mean, quite a few things have changed since I was watching it. I didn't realize that now college players get paid.
Yeah.
I mean, evidently it's been going on a while, but I didn't know. It's been so long since I watched any of it. I was like, wow, I didn't know that.
The Jeff also likes to watch basketball. Not not where it's a big deal if uh, he misses something. It's just if it's on, he might watch it, kind of
Yeah.
thing.
One of the things I found out, with watching, I've been watching Tech basketball and football mostly, but we were watching the other teams to kind of assess,
Mm-hmm.
what it'll be like for Tech to play them. But anyway, I found out that now that they don't actually do jump balls anymore. They still call it that, but they don't actually jump. I was like, okay, well, I
Oh,
didn't know
okay.
that either.
I didn't know that. So,
They just have it go back and forth. Um, this time, a certain team will get the ball. If there's a jump ball, the next time the other team will get it.
huh? Okay.
Um,
I did not know that.
uh,
Of course, like I said, I don't watch it. So, and we're about to drop the cable for TV because there's nothing on it. Um, we bought right before Christmas. I bought what do you call it? Analog antennas, one for my mother and one for us. And because we have that kind of antenna in the motorhome, and there's a lot of channels over the air, and that's about what Jeff watches, anyways.
yeah, that's true. We had one of those over at the house. Mostly we got it so that because we haven't had TV in a while, cable. We've just been streaming, but we wanted to be able to see the news for weather.
Weather. And that's kind of what Jeff said for us. It's just he's the one watching it, so
What?
That's what I put it. Now that's what I put in there. Well, I guess it does show up okay. It shows up okay.
I think it looks pretty.
Yeah, I kind of like it. Okay. Then I'll have to find some words. Oh, okay. Oh, I guess I need a new page. That page was sticky.
Okay.
One thing I'll never wear again is shoulder pads.
Me either.
Stockings or a girdle. I think this is very good.
I never wore a girdle, but I did wear hose. Yeah. And I was very grateful to give those up.
Yeah. Low-rise jeans, which that's the ones that fit me, but they fit me at my waist. So it's not like I'm wearing low-rise jeans. Oh. Skinny jeans. Didn't wear them the first time and definitely will not wear them in trend again. Okay. Oh, that's a good one. Uh-huh. And I haven't worn high heels since Brandon was a baby, so.
Yeah. I quit. As soon as I quit working, I quit wearing heels.
I stepped off a curb and I had hold of Brandon. Bye, Lisa.
Bye-bye.
Hi, Lamont. I stepped off a curb and I had Brandon in my hands. And I stepped on the edge of the heel and just about went down with him. That was the last time I wore heels.
I can understand that decision.
Yep. Okay. Okay, I like this.
Welcome,
can never
Lamont.
have two. Can never have too much happy.
I'm out of drink.
Uh-oh. Well, it's about time to go anyways in a minute.
That's what I was thinking. It probably is.
I don't have to cook tonight, so that's a good thing. I cooked last night, and Jeff says, "Why did you fix so much?" And I said, so I don't have to cook tomorrow.
Exactly. I cooked several things with lots of leftover capabilities in the last couple of days, simply because I didn't want to cook today or tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, I had fixed, for starters, I had room in the oven to put a squash in after I got everything else in. And I had some squash that they grew of their own accord here, just all by themselves. They're called Seminole pumpkins. Anyways, they've been on the counter for a couple months, and I had room. And it's like, okay, so even though I fixed sweet potatoes, we had sweet potatoes and squash. So, but it's just as well. Why? And I'm like, well, because there was room for it. Plus, I had picked up a chicken Friday at Sam's, and then I fixed pork chops last night. So it's like, might as well have stuff to use with the chicken.
Right.
And the pork chops. So I got enough for off and on for probably a couple of days. Especially since they're probably not really good lunch food. Jeff usually doesn't want a lot of food at lunch because of getting overfilled with. I'm really liking that page. That came out really cute.
It sure did. And it's got a lot of stuff on there, but it still doesn't look too busy. It looks like a background and a foreground.
Right. And that's, it's kind of why I like this business where I'm putting an entire page, put together a background kind of thing, and then add a few things to it.
Yeah.
For this, I mean, I like them both. I like both options. I'm going to do this just a second. Thank you, Julie. See, this one, it has the paint for the background, and then you put little bits on it, which I like. And this one has the images as a background. And I cover the whole page. So, it's kind of, I'm liking both. I'm liking both. And they're both coming along. They're both about done. I need to put some paint on one of these pages. But there's not a lot left in them. I still love this one.
I do too.
And the words on this one say, "For goodness sake, question." So, anyways, guys, it's 4:00. Anne's on, and my back is about to say that it's done sitting here. I actually had to buy a new heating pad because the one I had decided to give up the ghost. But I did this, and then I did this page, and where did the other page go? And these pages. Let's see what Lisa did.
Well,
she's cutting out
off of a cover of a kid's nature book.
Cool.
The the paper cover that comes on there was all torn up.
Mm-hmm.
And then I did this with this card that go in it.
And we showed off our rubber stamps.
We showed off our rubber stamps, yeah.
Our eraser stamps, rather. Oh, that came out really pretty.
and then that.
Yep.
So
awesome, guys.
had fun.
Have
That's the
fun.
most thing.
Yeah, that's what we want to do is have fun. So, but I'm gonna go. At least my power didn't go out.
That's right. That's right. And my headphones worked.
Yeah, there you go. So my ear is tickling though. That much I'll tell you.
Yes.
I had my
Too long in
headphones
one
in.
ear.
Yeah, I had my headphones in the bedroom using them the other night watching some videos, and I thought this last night. I thought, I better go get that and plug it in and remember to plug it in. So, anyways, guys, we'll go. We'll see you next Sunday. Have
Bye-bye.
fun. Bye bye.